Maybe. Okay, I'll explain. So there are 3 different situations where having ChatGPT or AI write your resume can be effective, as well as a lot of other scenarios where it's not effective. And on this channel, we care about nuance. I've been researching and teaching about the job market since 2017, and I've taught 8 semesters worth of college classes on career readiness topics like resume building. So I have a pretty good sense of what works and what doesn't work when young adults are writing resumes and trying to launch into their career. And because of that, I am neither pro-AI or anti-AI. It is simply an amoral tool that you can use in effective or ineffective ways given the limitations of this technology. So let's talk about AI resumes, specifically the 3 situations where having ChatGPT write your resume can be super effective. It's a lot to go over, so please be sure to like this video and subscribe if you are new, and let's just get right into it. AI can help you write your resume if it's used collaboratively. What do I mean by that? Plugging in your resume and just saying, make this better, isn't gonna get you anywhere. The AI is just gonna think you mean make these bullet points sound better in like a literature way, and you're gonna have diminishing returns on this exercise. And that's because the point of a resume is not to be good at English. No, the point is to relate your education skills and experiences to the job that you are applying to. It's about getting interviews, and it's about justifying the hiring decision. So your formatting, the sections that you include, and the way that you talk about transferable skills on your resume are fundamentally what matters. You can have the best English in the world, the most AI-generated English in the world, but if your document looks bad, it's not going to be easy to skim, and it's going to come across like you're a poor communicator, and therefore you're probably not going to get brought into interviews. Okay, things like ATS optimization and optimizing for skimmability and the ability for people to easily read and understand your resume is going to get you so much further than how like good your English is and your bullet points. So just make sure that you have that goal in mind when using AI to write your resume. Have it go through the job description of your target role, or better yet, multiple roles in your target industry, and then have it pick out, okay, what are the things that these companies are ultimately looking for? Is it a certain degree? Is it a technical skill? Is it a certain category of experience? And then from there, you want to make sure that you're plugging in the right prompts. What about your unique intersection of education, skills, and experiences help you fit into this role while also to some extent standing out from other candidates who are applying? And doing that might not come as naturally to you as it does to me. You know, job seekers are just coming in with a lot of dysfunctional beliefs and a lot of emotional baggage about what they should do when trying to get a job. And instead, they should put themselves in the hiring manager's shoes, assuming an equitable hiring situation where the hiring manager does not know anybody who's applying. What is it that they're looking for? What they're looking for is evidence that you can do the job that they're hiring you to do. So your role as a job seeker is not to brag, it's not to come across as humble, it's to communicate the lived reality of your experiences in a way that will resonate with that target audience. Personally, I wouldn't even have AI do the writing portion of my resume at all. Instead, what I would do is feed it as many job descriptions as possible for my target role or industry, and have it then connect those things that hiring managers are looking for to information about myself that I've provided the tool. See, AI doesn't know anything that you don't tell it. And so like, it can't glean insights about you in the way that you can. It can't look at a job description and say, wait a minute, we totally forgot to mention the fact that we speak French on our resume. Like, it can't do that. Only you can. But what it can do is identify patterns and then reorganize or optimize information in a more effective way. And so if you want AI to be helpful in writing your resume for you, then that's only going to be effective if you have a master resume. This is a long form, several page document that talks about everything you have done. I'm talking degrees, volunteer work, extracurricular involvement, class projects, study abroads, literally any category of information about you that has helped you kind of develop personally or professionally. And then that master resume needs to have tons of bullet points under every single experience that you list. What did you do? How did you do it? And why did you do it? Put another way, what skills did you use, what responsibilities did you have, and what was the outcome of the work that you did, both subjective and quantified. You should keep all of that information about yourself on some type of master document somewhere, because you never know what you might be able to leverage down the road in your professional life. Once you have that, take that master resume, compare it against all of those different job descriptions that you plugged in, and then have the AI tool break down that document into 1 or 2 pages that more concisely and effectively relates what you bring to the table with exactly what it is that the hiring manager is looking for. And that's it. That is my hot take on AI resumes. Anyone who tries to tell you any different is either a zealous dude bro at best or trying to sell you something at worst. Resume writing is just extremely subjective and personal. And so if you want a more in-depth look into how to write resumes, then I have produced 2 other videos this week that do exactly that. The first one talks about what to do if you don't have any relevant experience, and then the second one talks about how I reviewed almost 2,000 resumes and figured out exactly what it is that actually works when writing one of those documents. I've included those in the playlist below, so please be sure to check that out, and I will see you in the next video.